What up, all my fight fans? UFC 13 has been announced a couple days ago. We got the light heavyweight champion of the world, the superstar of the UFC. Today, we got Alex Pereira taking on Ankalaev. I mean, I think this was pretty much a shoo-in. This way we knew 100% without a shadow of a doubt that this fight was going to take place because there really is no other number one contenders for the light heavyweight champion of the world. You know, pretty much Ankalaev is taking on everybody. He's already beaten some of them twice over, like a Yuri Prochazka. Then we've seen him what he did to Jamal Hill. Just, yeah, he's been looking so good in the lightweight division, and a lot of people needed a really good number one contender, and people are feeling like Ankalaev might just be that. Why? Because he is such a high level grappler. He is such a really good wrestler. I believe he also trains or has done some training with Khabib's camp, so we already know what kind of high level they are. But with that being said, if you have heard recent comments regarding Ankalaev, he has made comments saying that he wants to stand with Alex Pereira. Like, I don't know what it is. All these guys want to prove a point that Alex Pereira isn't a better striker, doesn't have power, or doesn't have better stand-up than these guys do. I know Jamal Hill tried to do that. We've seen Yuri Prochazka try to do that. We've seen multiple other fighters try to do that. And it just didn't seem like they learned, like, hey, this guy comes from a kickboxing background. You guys not trying to take him down, not going for some wrestling, some grappling. You're not going for any of that, any kind of that tactic, using any of those tactics. You're letting this guy get better, because that's what he's doing. His stand-up is bar none one of the best we've ever seen, especially in the light heavyweight division. This guy could knock out anybody. He's actually right there, power for power, with Francis Ngannou, and that says a lot. That's a heavyweight, a big heavyweight. So, but with the time that he has had in the in the UFC, I'm sure he spent a lot of time on that ground. He spent a lot of time in the wrestling, training with Glover Teixeira, and I'm sure a few others, to get himself better, to get himself ready, because he knows that quite possibly his ground game isn't the very best or at the level that it should be. And none of these guys exploit that, and Ankalaev refuses to exploit that himself. He wants to stand up with him. He wants to show them he can knock him out. I'm telling you, it's the wrong decision, but we will discuss that as the fight gets closer. But we knew 100% this was the fight to make in the light heavyweight division, so the division can keep moving. On the undercard, you had Justin Gaethje versus Dan Hooker. That's BMF written all over it. That is action-packed written all over it. These guys are gonna bang. These guys are gonna swing for the fences. These guys are gonna just throw haymakers like there's no tomorrow. That cage is gonna get so bloody. It's gonna be a very fun fight, guys. The way Dan Hooker has been looking as of late, he has just been exciting. He has changed himself. He has become a different fighter. It's just, he's seriously exciting to see. He's always been, I mean, if you remember that Dustin Poirier fight that he had, that was actually really good itself. And we already know Justin Gaethje, that's the human highlight reel. I mean, there is no such thing as a boring Justin Gaethje fight. Ever since he stepped foot into the UFC with Michael Johnson, Eddie Alvarez, Dustin Poirier, Tony Ferguson, you name him, he's fought him, and it's all been exciting. So I'm very much looking forward to that. I'm sure there's more fights that are going to be announced on that card, but that is going to be a really good card for so far as we speak now. So guys, let me know what you think of the card. Let me know what you think fights are going to be on next. Just let me know what you're feeling, guys. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.